There is a lot at stake in this year's legislative session, including a lot of talk about your PFD. So if you have something to say to lawmakers tonight, we're going to give you a comprehensive guide on making sure they hear your voice. And Joe Vigil, he is live in Juneau tonight with what you can do to be heard anywhere in Alaska. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Megan. Well, first of all, of course, we're still watching the news of attempts to override a couple of Governor Dunleavy's vetoes, including Alaska Marine Highway System money. And by the way, that will happen right here in the morning. And we've also been looking at ways for you to speak out on issues just like that one. And all you have to do is talk to your lawmakers if you can get a hold of them. But we give you some information tonight on sending emails to lawmakers.
A little mood music helps Anchorage Senator L.V. Gray Jackson plow through a pile of emails.
I like smooth jazz. That's like my favorite.
Now, we've been told a few ways that may help your email get noticed by your legislator quicker. But there's really nothing extra you can do when it comes to Senator Gray Jackson.
I respond to everybody and in a timely manner.
We recently picked the brains of some press officials in Juneau on the best ways to connect with lawmakers. When it comes to emails, some say keep it short if you can. Senator Gray Jackson may not have time to read everything in a long email.
But I read enough so I have an understanding of what the concern is. You know, and if it's a short email, I read the whole email.
And the senator says she'll gladly accept a phone call if someone has more to say.
If you want to talk to me, I'm always available to talk to you, always.
Now, press folks say a lawmaker may respond quicker to an urgent need, such as someone having trouble with a department or a health and safety issue. Things you may want to include in a subject line so legislators see it right away. And probably the biggest thing we heard from press officials, when you send an email, mark it as constituent, saying those may go to the top of the email pile because that is the priority for lawmakers, including Senator L.V. Gray Jackson.
And coming up in just a couple minutes, we will give you a step-by-step process on how to speak out at committee meetings. And if you're in, say, Anchorage or maybe Utqiagvik, that can be very difficult, but it can be done. And we will tell you steps to stay connected with this as well. We'll be back.
Now, Joe Vigil continues our how-to guide of making sure your voice is heard in Juneau, even if you live hundreds of miles away from the state capitol. He's there live in Juneau with more information to help you stay connected to all the legislative action.
Well, Megan, this is why we're doing this story. So I recently listened in on lawmakers talking about the projected $1.5 billion budget deficit. I mean, that's huge. And after the meeting, I asked one lawmaker, I said, so what do you want the public to know about all of this? And he said he wants the public to be informed and be involved because this is your money. And now we want to talk to you about several ways you can do that from anywhere in the state.
When it's time to testify, typically you would come up to this table. Please speak into the microphone, very important.
If you have something to say to lawmakers but can't be in Juneau, longtime Anchorage Regional LIO Officer Mike Warrenda will help bring Juneau to you.
It's really a great pleasure to serve the people like that, to give people a way to shrink the distances of our state and give them an opportunity to get their opinion out there.
The process is easy. You sign in and then wait for your name to be called.
If I were chairing the committee, I'd be saying, I'm going to the Anchorage LIO now, and here's John Smith. John, please give us your testimony.
Then speak directly over the phone to lawmakers as you watch their meeting live. And it's not just Anchorage. People can speak from LIOs all over Alaska, from Utqiagvik, Kotzebue, and Nome, to Dillingham, Kodiak, Homer, and Seward, from the Mat-Su, Valdez, Wrangell, and many other locations. Senator Kathy Giessel showed us other helpful ways to not only speak, but track bills that interest you. On the homepage of akledge.gov, click Bills and Laws. Go to Tools. There you will see Bill Tracking Management System. You can easily create an account, and then all you have to do is type in a bill you want to track.
And actually get a notice when the bill is being heard.
You can also hit the Live Now tab to live stream meetings and see upcoming meetings. And it's easy to find your legislator by clicking on the Senate and House tabs, which gives you contact information on each member. Just a couple ways the state is helping you stay connected to Juneau, from north to south, east, and west.
And we have even more information. That's at ktva.com in our web story, including another simple way to find out who represents you. And this is information you can keep, and hopefully it will be quite useful as big decisions are made here in Juneau. Megan, back to you.
Absolutely. Very useful, as this is just the start of session. We have a few more months to go. Joe, thank you.